Hello again folks at Matul's channel, and this is short review of our so-called Viking sleeping bag. Generally the sleeping bag is made of sheepskin. Polish sheepskin, made from Polish sheep that are bred in the southern part of Poland, where we have some mountains and a lot of sheep. So the sheepskin is nice, soft, warm even if you touch it. I think most of you know the feeling that comes with a sheepskin. Now the second layer is wool wadding that comes in balls like this. Here's a smaller piece. It's 100% wool. It's a wool wadding that we use for most of our padded garments, for our historical clothes, for doublets, gauntlets and stuff like this. So it's also pure wool, 100% natural. And the outer layer that I will show you again when I close the sleeping bag, it's a linen well known from our tents. It's about 600 grams per square meter heavy, so it's thick, very water resistant and rot resistant, so you could be sure that even if you lay the sleeping bag on a wet grass, or even when the rain comes, the water won't penetrate your sleeping bag, and you won't be woke up by water, by humidity and by cold. Now in this position, sleeping bag can be used also as a bedding for your medieval bed, or even a bed in your modern house. It's 140 centimeters wide and 190 centimeters long. Now if you close it, of course it has now 70 centimeters by 190. So even if someone is really tall, it will be comfortable for him, cozy and really nice. The edges are protected with natural leather, and the whole sleeping bag is closed by wooden buttons and loops. So you got only natural materials here, no artificial additions. The wool is 100%. The wool has 100%. The wool wadding, the sheepskin, linen is also 100%. Of course, it's coated with impregnation. Now, the advantages of that sleeping bag are, of course, great look. It's the fact that it's historical correct. It creates great atmosphere, especially if you want your tent or your hut look very authentic. So it's a great alternative for modern sleeping bags. And it has only one disadvantage, because all of those natural materials that unfortunately takes space and are heavy. Because when folded, you won't pack it like modern sleeping bags. You know, all those modern small bags that you can hang at your bag and travel with them. Unfortunately, not with this one. As you can see, when folded, it takes quite a lot of space, and it weighs also over 6 kilos. So it's not a good idea for hiking, for walking on foot with that sleeping bag, but it's great alternative for modern sleeping bags into your tent or your medieval hut, especially if you want to create great look and great atmosphere of your tent or hut. Okay, I think that's all for now. See you again at Madol's channel.